Patrick Mahomes, a generational talent, a three-time Super Bowl champion, and arguably the best quarterback of his era. But despite his jaw-dropping highlights and undeniable success, Mahomes has become one of the most polarizing players in the NFL. Today we're diving into his journey from a three-star recruit in high school to the most hated quarterback in the league. Born in Tyler, Texas in 1995, Patrick Mahomes grew up surrounded by sports. His father, Patrick Mahomes Sr., was a Major League Baseball pitcher, so young Patrick spent much of his childhood around professional athletes. In high school, Mahomes excelled in multiple sports: football, basketball, and baseball. As a quarterback in White House High School, he was dynamic, throwing for over 4,600 yards and 50 touchdowns as a senior, while also rushing for nearly 1,000 yards. But despite his impressive stats and obvious athleticism, Mahomes wasn't heavily recruited. He was rated as a three-star prospect, seen as talented but raw, with some scouts questioning his mechanics and decision-making. Texas Tech was one of the few schools that believed in him, and Mahomes committed to play for the Red Raiders. At Texas Tech, Mahomes quickly made a name for himself. In Cliff Kingsbury's air raid offense, he put up video game-like numbers, throwing for over 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in his junior year alone. One of his most memorable performances came in a 2016 shootout against Oklahoma, where he passed for 734 yards. Yes, 734 in a single game. While his stats were mind-blowing, Texas Tech's lack of team success, finishing 13-16 during his final two seasons, meant Mahomes wasn't considered a sure thing for the NFL. But his arm strength, creativity, and ability to extend plays caught the attention of scouts. And in 2017, the Kansas City Chiefs traded up to draft him 10th overall. Mahomes didn't start right away, sitting behind Alex Smith for most of his rookie season. But in 2018, the league got its first full look at Patrick Mahomes, and it was a revelation. He threw for 5,097 yards and 50 touchdowns, winning MVP in just his second season. In 2019, he took it a step further, leading the Chiefs to their first Super Bowl victory in 50 years and earning Super Bowl MVP honor. And he wasn't done. By 2024, Mahomes had won 3 Super Bowls and 2 MVP awards. With his combination of arm strength and mobility, he became the gold standard for NFL quarterbacks, a player every fan wished their team had. So how did a quarterback this talented and likable become one of the most hated players in the league? First, there's the simple fact of his dominance. When a player is this good for this long, fans of other teams get tired of watching them win, just like they did with Tom Brady during his run with the Patriots. Second, Mahomes' success has come at the expense of other fan-favorite teams. Whether it's beating the Bengals, Bills, or sadly the 49ers in the playoffs, Mahomes has built a reputation as a heartbreaker for opposing fan bases. And then there's the noise off the field. Some fans criticize Mahomes for things entirely out of his control, like his family. His wife Brittany and brother Jackson have been at the center of social media controversies, which, fair or not, have made Mahomes a lightning rod for criticism. But here's the thing, hate him or love him, Patrick Mahomes is building a legacy we may never see again. At just 29 years old, he's already achieved what most quarterbacks can only dream of. His ability to change the game on any given play, his leadership on and off the field, and his consistency in the biggest moments make him one of the greatest players of all time, even if he hasn't played a full decade yet. Just like Tom Brady before him, Mahomes is living proof that success breeds resentment. When a player dominates the league year after year, they inevitably become the villain for fans of every other team. But that's the price of greatness. If Mahomes' career trajectory continues, we may one day talk about him in the same breath as Tom Brady. Not just as one of the most hated players of all time, but as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. From a 3-star recruit to a 3-time Super Bowl champion, Patrick Mahomes' story is still being written. Love him or hate him, one thing's for sure, we'll be talking about him for decades to come. So what do you guys think? Will Patrick Mahomes go down as the greatest quarterback of all time? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you guys in a bit, and everybody remember to stay safe. Peace.